pulling in, Bordy, set to go in heat number 4. Final heat of the night for the 360 LS Sprint cars.
Aiden Claridge and the 65 of Harper with your front row. Claridge missed the initial jump but gets it nicely this time into 3 and 4 down the back straight at the end of the first lap. Jack Walker in the 2 Flogs podcast, number 25. Struggled that time in 3 and 4. He's struggling through the middle of the track in 1 and 2 as well. There goes Magro to his inside up into position number 3. 1 lap down, it'll be 2 laps down this time by. The madman Luke Mantan in the 86. Really catching up to this Claridge car out in front now. Magro as well. That's your front. Couple of cars coming through turns 3 and 4. Claridge in the T47 forefront equipment car leads us down low into 1 and 2. Luke Mantan to the outside, still on the high side of the Speedway, seems to be the place to be. Claridge untidy, and Magro has to spin to avoid, and will go yellow for John Magro in the 33. For our visitor from far north Queensland, your race leader Aiden Claridge in the T47 got all sorts of untidy. Just had his car about a car width or two too low from the high side. Just rolled the car straight through the slip. Would have been applying that right foot, thinking it was up in the tacky stuff. Much less grip where he was. Rotates the car in the corner. Did well to keep it going, but evasive action from Magro puts him to the back of the bus. For a restart, 3 laps in, 7 to run. Heat race number 4, 360 LS Sprint cars. Field thinning out very quickly, with a few on the infield. Connor Kyler, Van der Eyden, Noah Ball and Harry Dixon all out of this one before the green flag dropped. So it leaves us with these 6 cars, and I tell you what, for John Magro, not a bad thing at all, because it's only 5 cars between him and the lead. And his recent form here at Hi-Tec Toowoomba Speedway tells us that his race is not over. 7 laps to go. Green flag for Claridge in your 6-car field. Restarting nicely was Claridge. Magro straight away to the high side. He's up 1 spot. Puts Luke Harper down. Here he goes through 3 and 4. Chris Catchpole in the 25 is his next car. The Wilding 25, side by side with young Jack Walker. The youngster from Casino looking to hang on here to position number 4. Magro to the outside. Tell you what, Claridge was a bit untidy that time through 3 and 4, Jared. And here comes Mantan to the outside, looking to put a move on in the 86.
Yeah, running through the middle, just keeping that momentum up. Look at Claridge sailing in through the slick stuff. Magro upstairs, Catchpole on the inside in 4th position. Here's the battle for the lead. Mantan with the head of steam thinks better of it. The gap was closing, but now Magro right up on the tail tank of Mantan, who looks to the outside once again, tries to go back to the inside, and Claridge taking the lane which way he looks, Boydie. We got there in the end. It sounded like a Looney Tunes clip.
I can tell you what, that's not all, folks, because there's 3 laps still to run. Make it 2 this time by the stripe. Claridge perfectly off the bottom of turn number 2 that time. Gets a nice little gap to second Mantan. Still struggling for traction in the middle, turn 3 and 4. White flag for your race leader. 1 to go for Claridge out in front.
Mantan ahead of steam on the top. Does he go to the inside or stick the top into 3 and 4 the final time? Claridge just managed to gather it up and keep the car rolling. Claridge gets the job done. Wins the final 360 LS Sprint car heat race of the night. Mantan home in second. Magro a fast finishing 3rd. Back to Catchpole and Walker, your top 5. There's your results on screen. Ripper job.
On the Aiden Claridge car. Look at this. Brad Claridge comes out pumped with that one, as they would be. It's been up down times lately for the team, but I tell you what, Aiden Claridge here in victory lane. Few scary moments there in the top of 3 and 4. Look at the smile, but hung on to it where you needed it, mate. Nice job.
Yeah. All I have to say is this is for you, Revan Kevin 47. We're running the T47 number for my late grandfather, and this is just all for you. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. You're the only reason I can do this. Really.
Yeah, mate. Tell us about back to the race, that through 3 and 4, trying to find the grip, and you had a few little close moments there, but tell us about the reset and hanging on to keep going.
I didn't believe Dad when he said just put the foot to the floor and it wouldn't spin, and he was right. I thought I was going to spin and head at the wall, but it just didn't. Yeah.
Awesome job, Aiden Claridge. And really quickly, we'll peel this camera back to the front win. That's what he's racing for in that one, race fans. Rev and Kevin 47. Nice job to Aiden Claridge.